RBK presents.
Adventures of a Nepali Frog by Kanak Dixit. Illustrations by Subhas Rai. Chapter 2. The Mango Porter. For a while, Bhakta Prasad wondered what action to take. If he did not get off the bus before too long, it would begin its return trip and take him back to the ring road. Before he knew, he would be right back in Itzangu.
That would be the shortest adventure ever,
thought the frog, just as he saw a porter coming close by the side of the bus with a doko on his back. Using the quick-wittedness that would serve him so well in the days ahead, Bhakta Prasad shouted a quick,
"Thank you, Hazur,"
in the direction of the conductor and leapt off the windowsill. With a thump, he landed on the top of the basket, which turned out to be full of mangoes meant for the Asan market. What better way to see the city than to ride atop a mango-laden doko, headed straight into the busiest bazaar in all of Nepal? The porter was aware of the stowaway who had hopped on top of his cargo, but he did not seem to mind. In fact, he said hospitably, "You can have a mango while you take in the sights, little one." His name was Jagat Bahadur, and he made his living carrying loads for the sows of Kathmandu town. Sometimes he carried metal sheets on his back, at other times rice bags, furniture, or tins of kerosene. "Today I am taking the fruits to a shop on the far side of Asan Bazaar," said Jagat Bahadur. "Go ahead, have a mango." Bhakta Prasad selected a ripe and juicy mango. He made a small hole on its tip and sucked on it as they passed the brightly lit shop fronts of Asan. There were stores selling pots and pans, paint and brushes, wall clocks and cell phones. Out in the open there were stalls selling fruits, vegetables, spices, and grains. Bhakta Prasad reflected, partly to himself.
Wow, I never thought there could be so many things to buy and sell.
"Oh, there are," said Jagat Bahadur. "There are many more if you go into the new stores they call malls." Frog and porter passed the three-tiered temple of Annapurna, goddess of plenty. Further on, they paid their respects to the fearful visage of Kali, who seemed ready to grab a few passers-by and add to her garland of skulls. They passed the enchanting courtyards and temples of the Kathmandu Darbar, from where Jagat Bahadur told him the most powerful kings of Nepal Valley had ruled in centuries past. All too soon the tour was over. Jagat Bahadur heaved his basket down onto the plinth of a single-storied temple dedicated to Ganesh, the pot-bellied, elephant-headed god. "The Ganesh temple is a good place to start a journey. Take care as you go about your adventures. Nepal is a big country and you can easily get lost." With a quick bow towards the image of Ganesh, which stared impassively back at him, Bhakta Prasad followed a lane that sloped westward. He had not gone far in the darkness before a tall, spindly dog came out of nowhere and blocked the frog's path. He crouched and he growled. "Arr!" Acting instinctively, Bhakta Prasad managed a mighty hop. He bounded over the dog and was off down the slope, taking huge hops. Not able to plan where he would land in the darkness, he flew into a gutter and crashed with a splash on some muck, which cushioned his fall. Bhakta Prasad had found refuge, however filthy, while the fangs of his dogged pursuer bit the air inches above. The mongrel waited there, barking and whining for some time, but Bhakta Prasad was too tired to care. The combination of bus ride, porter ride, and chase by an unfriendly urban mongrel was enough to make anyone exhausted, and certainly a frog from Itzangu on his first evening out.
"This city is not without danger, that's for sure," said the frog. "Tomorrow I must head down to the Tarai, where the land is flat and the dogs are hopefully more civilized."
He was secure in the little drain, and sleep caught up with Bhakta Prasad.